can't wait to show you what surprise I picked up today for myself. I went to the grocery store and lo and behold, they had Sansevieria plants for, guess how much? $9.99. And this is a 10-inch flower pot. Look how beautiful. I just love, love, love Sansevieria plants. I have several of these. You will see it even has a label on here. 10-inch Sansevieria Deco, it says. And you've got your nursery pot inside of this blue plastic cash po. So what I have done is I put all my groceries away, and then I put the plant inside my sink here, and I took a paper towel and I got it wet here, which is some lukewarm water, wrung it out, and then I washed off each of the leaves to get all of the debris off of it. And I'm gonna let it sit here for just a few minutes and then take it out of this cash po and inspect the soil. And then after I check out the soil, I am going to put it in its new home here. And I'll show you what that looks like. I'll also show you some of my other Sansevieria plants that I have. Our soil looks really good. I had to end up cutting this plastic cash po. It does not have drain holes in it, and I could not free the nursery pot. So I did cut it. I used these scissors here, and I'm really glad that I did, because I noticed down here, it might be hard to see, and I'm sorry, but this soil is very moist, and that indicates to me that it does not need a drink. And if I would have left it inside of the blue plastic container, then odds are I would have overwatered it, and that would be a sure way to kill this plant, and I certainly would not want to do that. So I am gonna leave it in just this nursery pot, and then I'm gonna put it into another container that I have here, and I'll show you that in just a second. But I just wanted to show the soil looks really good. I dug around in the soil, and you'll see it's damp here underneath. The top layer here was dry, but underneath was wet. So as we noticed by looking at the bottom down here, it does not need a drink. So my rule of thumb that I use is at the first of each month, I water my Sansevieria plant, and I put them inside the sink and slowly pour the water into the containers, and then let the water run out the drain holes. So here we are. I have relocated it right by a window, and there's another Sansevieria hanging right up here. I showed this in my houseplant tour some time back, but I will go show you the rest of the Sansevieria now. But I think it looks quite happy here. What do you think? Here's another type of Sansevieria plant that I have. I got this one here from IKEA. My very first trip to IKEA. You can see I have some new growth down here at the bottom. And another right here. And then up ahead, another Sansevieria. Of course, this one right here was in a video that I did where I rescued some Sansevieria, and I divided them up and I shared with several friends. And then over here, this was my very first Sansevieria, and I made the mistake of leaving it outside too long during the summer in direct sun, and it got sunburnt. So you'll notice the leaves, I had to cut off some burnt ends because they were turning brown. And this has been some time ago. Since then, I have some new growth on here, and it's doing really well. And then up here, this Sansevieria is huge. My friend blessed me with this plant. She was actually gifted a ginormous Sansevieria, and she called it King Tut, and asked me if I would divide it up and keep half. So of course I did, and it was a real blessing to me. And it has some beautiful striped foliage. And it is ginormous. All right, well, I hope everyone is doing well, and happy 2021. It's about time for me to take down my Christmas decorations. Bye.